Good morning. My name is Dana Lynn, and we are going to be stepping into our bodies this morning as the first part of our Connect call, a Superfood Lifestyle Connect call. And so this recording is just a gift and an example of some ways that we can use our body to begin to make better decisions for ourselves. And so I welcome you to begin by closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. Settled in your space. By closing your eyes, you can begin to turn inside. We are so conditioned to look outside. By turning inside, we can begin to learn what it feels like to make correct decisions for us from the inside. What is truly our desire? What is deeply our knowing? So as your eyelids soften and relax, travel down into your pelvic bowl on your breath. Simultaneously allowing your attention to drift down while the expansion drifts up through your ribs, through your chest, stacking your spine, reaching the top of your head to the sky. And as you exhale, experience the reverse. The top of you begins to contract in a wave down to your pelvic bowl as your air exits. Notice this wave of contraction and expansion. Notice this wave of receiving and giving. Notice this cycle. Notice how it feels to be right here, right now, with every sensation in your body. Does it feel relaxed and comfortable? Does it feel uncomfortable? Just notice. No judgment, no need for it to be anything than whatever it is. As you notice the wave of your breath, imagine that all movement and all muscles operate in this similar wave, creatively expanding and contracting. This pulse. Your heart expanding and receiving blood and contracting. Your liver expanding, receiving blood, and contracting. Your kidneys, same thing, every organ. The muscles of your digestive system, receiving and giving. Peristalsis, it's happening everywhere in your system. Each cell receiving nutrients across the cell line and returning the nutrients to the lymphatic system or the blood. It's happening at a very deep level, a micro level, and a macro level. And so I welcome you to creatively experience this movement within your system. How does it wish to move you? Perhaps this morning you feel like pulsing forward and back, rocking on your pelvic bowl. Perhaps your wave moves side to side. Perhaps it goes in a circle. With your eyes completely closed and no right or wrong, can you let yourself move creatively through you? What helps your kidneys contract and relax? What helps your liver receive and return? How do your muscles and the energy patterns throughout your body help each other in this unlimited matrix of magic? What do you notice? Where are your edges? Can you let the flow just happen through you without restricting it, without judging it? Similar to a dance, but with such meditative presence that you can notice when your liver is touched by your movement. You can notice the relationship between your right hip and your left neck. You start to notice the relationship between your mind and your muscles. You start to celebrate being in a body instead of criticizing your body. wishing it different. Just as we celebrate the moon crossing in front of the sun, we start to celebrate our own masculine feminine balance. Recognizing the mystery and the knowing. Letting the breath bring parts of you alive that have been eclipsed. The angles help to do that. Create angles in your own unique and creative way. Reach and stretch in ways you never have. Let this stretching and reaching open up and create calm relaxation that otherwise may have been unnoticed tension. Celebrate. Celebrate how your body is communicating this tension to you. Celebrate your capacity to notice and be present to yourself. Nothing outside of you creating or indicating that you're doing anything right or wrong. Pure exploration of your body. Complete presence. No distractions. Find an edge that feels daring, slightly uncomfortable but not painful. And notice what that edge is affected by through your limbs, through your eyes, through your jaw, through your breath. Hover there. If all the wisdom you needed was inside your body, would you tune in? How would you tune in differently? Would you care for it differently? If you were taught as a very little girl reverence for every little message, what power would you hold, knowing that your body had your back and was the vehicle with which you could be in control of you? Simultaneously surrendering to the flow of life. Dare to let yourself get into positions that feel really crazy. Like a personal game of Twister. It's liberating to do so. Notice how your breath can get longer on the inhale and exhale. Just by relaxing these muscles of your upper body, just by expanding into the unknown. Take another moment to explore whatever part of your body that has your attention in the moment. And then bring yourself to a seated, still space. Just as we began, bring your attention back to your breath. Notice what may be different about you, about your breath, about your ability to expand and contract. Your experience of your own creativity, your own capacity to experience life through this body, the only one you have. And take some time to thank it for all it allows you to experience and know. Bring a sense of gratitude for taking the time to know it better and understand it better as your little slice of nature.